Hey everyone, it's NickrulesXD here again, bringing you a 2 versus 2 versus 2. This is probably going to be very, very difficult for me to commentate due to the fact that there's 3 teams I have to pay attention to it at the same time. But I might be pausing during this video sometimes just to take a look at what they're making and what they have. So if your game stops, if the stuff stops moving, the screen, but I'm still talking, you'll realize that pretty much I'm just pausing the game. So another upload by It's a Me, very crafty player, I would say, and SCX3, I think that's how I pronounce his name. They're going to be the Germans and the British. On the right of them, NickrulesXD. Nick, I'm proud that you rule. The USA player, we got MadMat, who last time actually went 1v1 versus Wolfy. I have that video, the one just before this one, actually, and Wolfy pulled out a victory, so he's going to be butting heads with MadMat again. I might have just called him Mad Max before, but that's actually a comic book character. But MadMat playing USSR this time, and actually going to be going against the German Wolfy. And we have Strontjesberg, there we go, Strontjesberg, being the American player. So we got US versus the Germans, the air of British versus the Americans, and we got some love-hate USSR Germany battle. So I'm going to start this game off. I'm going to see what's going to happen here. I'm going to speed up. I don't expect crazy stuff to happen right off the bat here. Since the 2v2v2 is pretty crazy, stuff can go down, but it's very difficult because the bases, when you're 2v2v2, you're usually playing against your opponent, and usually one team gets completely steamrolled, and then the other two duke it out, or 2 teams will fight and the other teams will sort of sit back and relax, and then some admin spam possibly, and then you have situations like that. So we'll see what happens. If whatever team gets left alone, I would not be surprised becomes the victor in this game, especially if Eugene MadMat start going at each other, and MadMat kills Wolfy in this, and It's Me kills Strontjesberg. You might see It's a Me just start to pretty much admin spam up on his main base, while SCX just pretty much holds off NickrulesXD while It's a Me starts massing up. So it looks like at the bat we got a quick barracks with possibly light infantry. We got an airfield with I can't see the unit since it won't let me select it. Hurricane fighter bomber, and we have also a quick barracks, which would make sense. You want to push those barracks up quickly. Does he has that fake? It doesn't look like it's fake, looks like it's real. We have a bear armor base on by NickrulesXD, the American, which I would expect early on. Possibly AA needs to come up here very quickly. We have a artillery anti-air base from the USSR player, which I would expect since that's their basic unit to use. And we have a barracks from Wolfy the German. I expect heavy infantry to come out of this as soon as possible. And we also have a barracks coming from Stront. So let's see what's going to keep happening here. I'm going to try and keep this as wide view as possible, and try and pay attention to everything, just because the fact that if I'm watching a battle going on, I might miss some other kind of battle going on. So I'm going to try and keep this as wide as possible. It looks like actually the artillery Greyhound's actually going to sneak in here undetected and see that there's planes flying overhead. Doesn't look like SCX actually sees it, actually. Oh no, he wouldn't see it because it's blinking still. So he's going to be attacked right now. He kills one truck, not really worth it. Artillery anti-air is coming. Those M16s are coming out. Those M16s actually could get shot right now. If he just turns his plane around and goes for the kill quickly, he will get shot. Some decoy units decon, and we got an airfield over here. We got some pretty much defense structures, machine gun nests that will stop any attack. I won't have to really worry about them for any time soon. Going at it over here, we have a light infantry battle taking out a quick recon slide he's trying to make. He was trying to put that Willie's Jeep over to see what's going on, but I said it's always good to have these. Oh, I see. Okay, that is the assault gun. I don't know what that unit was before when I got researched last game I casted, and now I know it is the assault gun. So looks like we got some decoy trying to distract this M16s, possibly for a bomber rush might be coming, and you use those decoy units. The whole point is you use those decoy units to take the fire away from your main force. It'll waste its ammo on that decoy unit, and then you send your real units in and you clean house on them. Looks like right away there's going to be a push. We got light infantry and we got some assault guns. This is a very powerful force, especially early game, due to the fact that assault guns can pretty much drop any building. As soon as this recon gets a shot at this, which it could stop right now and shoot. Now that it sees the barracks, I full-heartedly expect MadMat to just take this barracks out right now. It needs to start shooting right now because there is a Panzer IV on the field, and it really needs to either start shooting. It needs to start shooting this barracks right now because it's going to get attacked. I think he's trying to go for the steal. He's trying to steal this barracks, but I don't think it's going to work due to the fact there's a Panzer IV and there's infantry coming. I believe he should have started shooting the barracks. Shooting the infantry is not really going to do anything. The barracks is worth way more points than the infantry. You need to start killing this barracks. It looks like he's possibly going to go for it. Yes, he is. He actually got the depot somehow, which I'm very surprised. And it looks like his barracks is also going to go down. Did it go down? Yes, it finally did go down, which is what I expected. That was the best play you needed to do. You need to do that right off the bat. If you would have shot that barracks before, right off the bat, if he would have shot that barracks right away, he actually would have killed it, and he wouldn't have all these units now pushing at his base. So if he would have shot that barracks instantly, he'd have been in a much better position than he was. So I'm just going to pause this quick just in case I missed anything. Looks like SCX took that base. He has the units inside the town, and he's got units in the grass, or I keep calling it grass, it's on the flat, in the trees. Just M16s and infantry sitting here now. That's nothing new. Got the planes out here, we got nothing new, and it looks like that Strontjesberg, why'd you have to pick the hardest name in the world to pronounce? He looks like he just massed up Rangers and is pushing in the middle. I wouldn't really recommend Rangers. I understand he's getting Rangers because the German heavy infantry is very good, and so I guess he's trying to counter that with Rangers, which makes sense. So there's going to be a little bit of push going here. I want to see if he actually is camouflaged, and yes, he might actually be going for an early push. It looks like he is possibly might be getting bombers right now. If he gets bombers right now and he pushes up, he could actually eliminate all of this. If he gets a recon unit and some bombers, he can actually take that out pretty quickly since there is no AA on the field. When you're the US, it looks like he might be researching something. I'm going to actually flip to him real quickly. I want to see what's going on here. I can still watch this battle as it goes on since his teammate is also involved. Looks like they're just dropping, but there's a surprise attack and the Strom Grenadiers might go down. I want to see what unit he grabbed. The Mitchell. This is a good choice. Now he needs to get 2 or 3 more Mitchells, and he needs to get recon. If he can do this, he will guarantee kill It's a Me with a bombing run. It looks like there is a mass attack going on. Oh, possibly not. No, okay. It looks like they just feel like flying around. I was expecting a mass bombing run or something, but it looks like there's nothing. The Panzer IV is pushing back the units that surprise attacked. Yes, there was a surprise attack in the middle, and it was fairly effective, but he just kept spamming the units and eventually pushed it back. It looks like actually Strontjesberg's actually going to go help out his teammate over trying to kill. Oh, there's a double attack going on right now. Actually, the gold team is getting double teamed, taking out that supply depots, and he's going to be probably bombing this artillery anti-air base. He's actually going for the depots. I don't really